Hey, welcome back. My name's Brandon, and today we're watching episode 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last time on JoJo's, we had Dio and JoJo sort of battle it out in a fiery house, in their fiery house. Sadly, the father passed away at the hands of Dio, which I guess is to be expected with how it was going. It ended off where Dio looked like he was getting rejuvenated and stealing all that life from who I called to be Vegeta. Other than that, it seems like Speedwagon and JoJo went off to go somewhere. I don't know if they're sticking together or they're just separating or whatnot, but I want to see how this goes, so let's get on into it. Alright, let's get on into this. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
JoJo won his battle against that demon. Poor sod. He lost everything in the process. That's why I brought him here 3 days ago. And now, bereft of father and home alike, how's he gonna muster up the will to live? Don't give up on the world yet, JoJo!
You got this, JoJo. Right in the intro.
Spirit.
Overdrive.
That's what he needs, so I'm gonna give it to him.
Give him all the spirit.
It's the dead of night, but there's a lamp burning in his room.
Oh. Is he cleaning up?
What do we have here?
Oh, is this the lady? It is.
How long's she been at it?
He's so muscular.
He's awake.
You're through
Yay.
the worst of it. You should be fine.
So you've been tending to my injuries.
How kind of him.
But how can you be standing here? It's you.
It's been
I say she
a long
doesn't look
time
too
since
different,
Jonathan
like
Joestar.
slight different hair.
JoJo.
Arena, you've really grown up.
Ooh, shaky
Me?
camera.
But you've grown a fair sight more.
Got the muscle.
Yet, you're still the boy.
He's still JoJo. Whitechapel Street, London.
You should have made an early night of it, you harlot. Big mistake.
Damn,
Most
London
men
is
shackle
crazy in this.
themselves to petty morality. They fear the
Dio?
consequences of their evil. But some
Dio and
who are
Vegeta.
unfettered by man's have no further need for free will. I will make you an
You
instrument
can
of
just
death,
take someone
the
over
likes of
like
which you
that?
can't
What the
begin
fuck?
to imagine.
Only Speedwagon and I know what truly took place here that night.
Oh, and Dio.
Dio was consumed in the inferno. But what of the
That
accursed
you know.
mask? No sign of it in the rubble.
That's probably because he
Smashed by
still has
fallen
it.
masonry? I hope so. I want to put this nightmare behind me.
JoJo.
Arena.
Okay, I have to remember. Arena. I'm so bad with names, though. Look at those calves. And thighs.
That man. He haunts our steps.
Is something wrong?
No.
Yeah, we're
All
being
is well.
stalked. Magician of some sort? You were just behind them.
Who survived against the mask? Not many men can claim that.
Ah,
JoJo!
It's true I knocked the air out of him, but he'll thank me for it.
oh, Willie.
My arm!
Healer?
What is this? My broken bones feel like they're mending!
Baron Zeppeli, at your service. You healed yourself, JoJo. How you breathed after I poked you was the key.
What?
But why did you go to the trouble in the first place? And how did you
Not
know
there?
who I...
Yeah.
He's gone.
What part of one question at a time eluded you? I will show you things the likes of which will change your destiny forever.
Oh, damn.
But how did that heal my arm?
Yeah, how did
The
the...
energy I am about to demonstrate for you.
Okay. I'm
Wait.
watching.
What mischief is he planning?
What are you doing to that frog?
Look at him, Arena.
Don't karate poke
His
the
legs,
frog.
Those
Don't.
ripples.
Oh yeah.
I've never. Don't do it. That frog seems none the worse.
Impact
That
went
was Sendo you saw.
through it
Sendo.
It's
on the
ripple
other
energy created
side.
by Hamon. I sent
Okay.
my Hamon coursing harmlessly through Froggy to split my real target, the rock below.
Gotcha.
JoJo, I know for a fact the stone mask was not destroyed. Theo Brown.
So it's sort of like the little metal balls on strings, which is click, 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 click. Energy transfers all the way through onto the opposite side.
And its master
Maybe.
must be reduced to ash. It is incredible. It's blossoming. He's passing the spare Hamon energy from his healed arm into the branch and sending it into bloom for refinement
The
of his
possibilities are
abilities.
endless.
Rejoice, mankind.
There's the mask.
As pigs feed on grass, so does man feed upon them. And I, at the top of it all, feed upon the humans. They exist to serve me and quell my thirst. Go, Jack. It's supper time. Now to
How
swell the ranks of my
delectable.
diabolical army and send it hence.
1 week later. Okay.
And so I began to study Hamon under the tutelage of the mysterious Zeppeli.
I was your age. Hard to believe that was ever the case now. I harbored a great thirst for
Dear
adventure
Lord.
as the young member
How
of my
old is
father's
JoJo now?
archaeological team.
I know all the time skips and stuff they've mentioned would tell his age, but honestly, I have bad memory with that. So,
Rampaging through the ship,
Ooh.
he ripped his companions' heads off in a bacchanalia of blood. 58.
I gotta admit, all the colors and how they show off, like, the vibrance and, like, all the powers and stuff, I love. Yeah, like, just like a vampire. Oof.
And
Gonna
to
need a
my
Dyson
utter
to clean
horror,
that up.
The demon was my father.
Oh,
The cruelest ship drifted
kind
away,
of unfortunate.
with the mask still aboard. Hamon and the mask, they are two sides of the same coin.
Of course. We can overload Dio with that which animates him.
Correct. If we can
Yeah.
hit Dio with enough Hamon energy,
Like
that
supercharging a
devil will
battery
burst
till it
to
explodes.
sunder. Hamon's ripples are the same form as the waves of light sent out by the sun itself, the bane of all vampires.
Baron Zeppeli, I beg of you, teach me how to wield it. I promise I'll give it my all.
You don't get a choice in the matter, amico. Given your contentious
You're gonna
history
learn
with Dio,
anyways?
I'm sure he will be coming for you.
Ooh.
Your blood carries the oxygen throughout your body.
Ooh,
It
I like the
enriches
parallax
cells,
of the
giving
foreground
them
and
the power
background.
to keep on living. Those
Boy, I found something.
Hey, that's on
Speedwagon.
Speedwagon.
pupil.
Yes, sir.
He's
I'll meet
rocking the
him in
hat again.
combat and lay him low.
Last time he went to
Give
London.
him hell.
We'll attack
Will
Dio while
Speedwagon
there's
put on
still
his hat
plenty
too?
of light left
I
in
hope
the
so.
sky. Keep an eye out. Sunlight can't protect us in here.
Well, what's wrong?
Oh. Ah! Oh, they decapitated.
What in
What?
the blue hell? That crazy blight is inside our horse!
He is a zombie. They must feed on living flesh to survive. However, they are in constant thrall to their master, not unlike marionettes.
Now watch it spray out of your necks!
Ah.
Now, you mewling corpses to be!
He's done that to
prepare
himself?
for the carnage!
Tell me, what's his next move?
I want to
You
know
must
also.
think as he does. What would be the most advantageous thing for my foe to do next?
Tear off his
If he
head,
blocks off
throw
the
it at
tunnel
JoJo.
entrance, we can't retreat
That way
to
he
the
can bite
sunlight.
them? I don't know. Oh, blocking their way out.
Predicted! He's blocked our retreat!
I mean, it's effective.
Try harder.
Ew.
Knife!
Gross. Ah.
Hamon cutter! I'm afraid your blades are rather
I'm
dull
also
compared
confused,
to my
Mr. Zombie.
Hamon cutter. Jojo, this creature illustrates a principle. Imagine a minuscule flea, so
Okay.
small that it's barely visible.
Gotcha.
Why is it they bite humans who tower over them without a single thought to their own safety? Would you call their
Self-defense?
behavior courageous? It's hunger compelling them. I will tell you
Okay.
what courage is, Jojo. Bravery is our birthright, lads,
Whoosh.
and we're all better than fleas.
Yeah.
Send
Ah.
a wave kick!
Oh, his eye looked like it.
A knee full
Semi
of Hamon
popped
to
out
the
there.
head seems to...
Ugh.
Time for the slaughter, naughty little pigs!
Ah. Nice little lever up there.
I'll cut you to shreds one by one!
I expect you to finish off this abomination without spilling a single drop. All right, one last bit of advice before you go.
Easy way
There
to
were
do
no
that.
Vikings in the land
Just
of
chug
Norway
it, then fight.
until...
Boy!
No
listen
pressure,
to
I guess.
yourself. Have you gone insane?
I know what I'm doing.
The
Touch
torch!
down.
I'm bright as day to him!
Oh.
But without it, I haven't a clue where he's lurking, or from
Use
where
echolocation.
he'll strike.
Pretend you're tough. Take off your feet. Take off your feet.
Even
Take
in
off
the
your
dark,
shoes.
I can smell the blood from his arm.
I must think like my foe.
That's it. A little closer. and
Getting
I'll be picking my
close.
teeth with your bones, boy.
Already won.
What? The wine is rippling. Of course, just like when we were training in the stream.
Mm.
It's conducting the Hamon. It passes through the glass, my arm, my body, the ground
Okay.
itself. I can feel his vibrations in the wine.
Can you
My
sense where
heart
he is with
ablaze.
that?
I found you, zombie! These stones
Yeah.
offer no protection.
Turn the corner
Right to the
so I
wall.
can feast on you!
Ooh. Ow. Ow.
Sounds like you passed
That
the
works,
test with
I
flying
guess.
colors, Joe. Adversity has made the lad a
Oh, and you didn't damage the wall either. Alright, to the discussion we go. Alright, so that was episode 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I believe it's called Overdrive. So, JoJo had a little upgrade this episode, which I enjoyed. He learned to channel Hamon, I believe it's called. Sort of, I mentioned earlier how it's sort of like one application could be used like the little metal balls on strings where it just goes like tick, tick, tick. Where like you could strike someone on the other side of a wall and then the wall not be impacted, but the other person will be. That's kind of how I have it in my head right now. And that's sort of how they just showed it right at the end with the zombie. It seems like Dio is sort of gathering and getting up forces for, I can only assume, coming to attack JoJo, or just sort of giving him more things to, you know, be at the top of, like you mentioned how he was above humans, which I guess, statistically wise, he would be. And Arena came back, Arena Pendleton, I believe, after we saw her, was it episode 1 we saw her last? I think episode 1? Yeah, because then they had the time skip to episode 2. It was like 13 years or something. But she was back for a little bit. She was tending to JoJo's wounds. We also had the Hamon guy. I don't recall his name. I think JoJo mentioned it once or twice, but it's not sticking with me. But he was able to teach JoJo the Hamon stuff that we're probably going to use when going up against Dio. So I can only assume next episode we're going to go through the rest of his little... No, we don't have to go through the rest of the little training with the holding the wine because he already killed the zombie. I guess next episode we're going to be exiting the little tunnel and then possibly meeting up with Dio, possibly meeting up with Jack the Ripper. I don't know, but we'll see in the next one. And if you want to watch all the future episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with me, feel free to hit the subscribe, and maybe even the bell if you want. I don't know. I'm still new to this. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.